Okay, sir. They said we gave land to Bakana. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, if you trace the history, it is to Ogurama. Then we are known as Ugrawa to Old Bakana. Bakana actually did not settle there first. They were Kalabari from Ilim Kalabari. And in Ilim Kalabari, there were three particular families, the Bakana, the Buguma, and the Abunima. And Bakana were originally known as Obama. They were not known as Bakana. They were Obama. Incident that happened to give them that name. So in 1884 or 1882 thereabout, when they left Old Bakana, Ilimama to Bakana, they settled at the present the Hastrop, where that Navy area. They were sitting there. So there was an agreement between the Amanaba of Kalabari and the white people, what is referred to as the decretal order. So they approached the Ogurama people to provide a land for them, the Bakana people to settle. So the old Bakana people permitted them, I will not say they gave it to them, permitted them to settle. Because in the judgment by Wayukus, clearly stated that where the Bakana people are staying belongs to Ogurama. The judge categorically spelled in that judgment, spelled it like that. But I will not give you the land back to Ogurama because you stayed more than 100 years. That is the present day Bakana, where they are staying. So the boundary between we and Bakana is that
Bridge.
Kuruma, called known as Kuruma. That river is, we call it Kuruma. If you are going to Bakana, there's a small creek separating the Bakana with us. That is a little different. So we gave them a land. Not only, it was because as a result of in fact, incident happened. There was a war between the Bakana themselves, the Yala and all these things. So the man blocked the sea, the entrance, stopping for Kalabari people from going to the market, called the fair. And the market is that where the warfare is referred to as a warfare. That is the fish, the trading point. So the Bakana, what is it called, the Banama or Suku, blocked that sea. So there was no entrance for the Kalabari people, or they were to leave Kalabari. So they decided. So that decretal order approached the Ogurama people, give them the land.
So talking about this, our dialect itself in Ogurama, we learned that we have initial language.
Yes.
And currently now, Kalabari is not our language as it was in ancient.
Yeah.
Can you say something about that?
I said when we are integrated into Kalabari now we are part and parcel of Kalabari. Otherwise, originally we have our own language. If I speak my language, some of the youth used to speak it. Now, if I tell you, let me call a name, Egbelem, you will not know. If I tell you now, if I call Egbelem, our children may not know. In fact, we've totally forgotten our language. Egbelem simply means that old machete, that is not sharp. It's Egbelem. We are calling Pitru, that is bread. Originally, Calabar has Ogurama. Ogurama has their own language. We have our own language, just like the Bukuma, the Bile, Suku. So also, the Ogurama, we have their own language. But today, we've forgotten our language. We're not part of the Kalabari.
So when it comes to this language speaking, is there any community that is speaking our language?
No. Kalabari speaks. The Ogurama people, we have our language is different from.
So
The
there's no
Sokun language,
community
like the Sokun language, Dekeman is Sokun are speaking one language. Bile is speaking their language. So Ogurama, so also Ogurama. If we are speaking, we speak one language. Known by the Ogurama people. But for today is history now.
But is there any documentation that tells us that
I can't tell you that one. I can't tell you that. When it comes to documentation, I can't tell you.
Okay, but is our language going to come back?
If all of us are willing and we agree, it will. We have a play, general play. Ogurama has a play, general play, called, what is it called? I've forgotten the language. But that is a general play we used to play at the Pusiri. I've witnessed this once. I've forgotten the name. Bakana has one. Bakana called their own Kukudam or so.
Kukudam.
We have
I
our
know
own
about
we have Ogurama has. I've forgotten the name, we call our own. But that's a play generally performed by the Ogurama Kingdom. And I witnessed it once.
And there's no way we can do it again.
No, we can. But those founding fathers have gone.
And we don't have people that still know those things.
Except you just coming together and have it as a fun. You can do it. But at the town square, it's only perform at the town square once in a year.
Wow.
Once in a year.
Wow. There's a lot of things the youth are missing. When
It's called Judith.
Judith. Wow, that's a female name.
Judith play.
That's a female name.
Generally performed by all sons and daughters of Ogurama. Sometimes 31st, we come together at the town square, just round, singing and playing. That you can play all fun of game that time. Brings all people from all walks of life. Whether you're from America, you are staying in Canada at that time, everybody will come. If you bring the Opobo tradition, it's wonderful. When it's time for their one time, whether in London, that 31st, you come. So also our own. Our own is not like the one time, it's just a simple play. So we have one that unite us together.
Wow, that's a good one, sir. But please,
We can follow it up, but it's like we are gradually it's fading away.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.